Glenn Moffred was a student at Bradford University in England.
Who was actually making the decisions about tactics and opposition to the regime, whether it was killing, whether it was sabotage or whatever? Who was basically dictating the pattern of tactics?
Well, we were primarily against the regime. But to answer your question as to who guided us for our tactic, it was, as far as I know, it was after a setting that we had in Germany, and there were some Arab extremists who later on we found that they had links with Habash and some other Palestinian extremist group. In fact, it was after this sitting with these people that we decided, after a lot of conversation with them, that the tactic from now on should be a sabotage, assassination, in simple word, urban guerrilla warfare.
But whenever these decisions were taken at various meetings, the point that I'm trying to get at is that it was non-Iranians basically who were taking these decisions?
Well, because non-Iranian were much more involved and much more politically minded than we were, naturally whatever they told, we accepted it, because we look upon them as people who know better than we do. So whatever they said in the respect of the tactics of the movement, we accepted it as a good experience.
And who was, as far as you know, and you were involved with carrying money from Britain to Iran, who was providing the finance for the guerrilla terrorist activities inside Iran?
Well, first we thought that it was money that the Iranian people had collected, our friends, Arab students, Palestinian students, Greek students, etc. had collected. But later on, when I got back to London and I got to know more of these people, I found out that the money came either from the Habashist movement or from Libya.
Moffred was arrested while delivering funds from the sources he named to an Iranian terrorist group. He got 3 years. In England, he was a principal officer of an Iranian